And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. And today's starter, Eric Fetty. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one out to right. Delayed makes the grab, one down. And now it's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Not close with that one. 2-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass.
Left field, way back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Back here at Busch Stadium, now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pages sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Edman makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Wynn at second with two down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto. Second inning set to go. Muncy digs in.
Max Muncy.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now here is Andy Pages. Clips the corner. That's strike 2. One out, base is empty.
Count's full.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Scott on the move. And it's caught for the out. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a tapper towards short. Sends it across to first. Out number 3. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Tap foul at the plate.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
To third, Muncy. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Ryan Vilade.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Yamamoto sends her packing. And we're back. And the batter now, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Check swing, went around. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This is off the inside. 2-1. Top of the third, no score. That's one misses. Now 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now here's the DH, Miguel Rojas. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
That's a little bit low.
Down.
Center field. Scott settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. That one not close. And it's 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Pajes hauls it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. 2-1 now.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, out of the 4th, here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Delayed. And he makes the catch. 1 away. And here's Freddie Freeman. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And downstairs.
Well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from it.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
This one popped up. Muncy should have this one. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now back.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot. Here's Nolan Arenado. Man at first, one away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And caught on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman going after it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. The 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Valet makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Michael Conforto. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
That one ripped. That's not coming back. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 1-0. And up next for Los Angeles, Dalton Rushing. That hits the dirt. 3-2 now. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. Going back into the bullpen and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit. Next pitch is outside. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. This one in the air. Arenado under it. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pedro Pajes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now, Lars Nootbaar.
Left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
And that skips in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Chop to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Andre Palante.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Dodgers, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and there's one down. Max Muncy at the dish. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Andy Pajes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Misses inside, and the count is even 2-2. The other way. Oh, he gloves it. Bottom of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it. Squeezes it. One down. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Contreras now.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Misses, and it's a full count.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And we're back. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Foul ball there. And that one almost got him. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit. Dalton rushing. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Up next for the
Miguel
Dodgers,
Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. And a foul ball. Chopper right side. Donovan throws to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order.
Now pitching for Los
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Anthony Banda.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Just missed.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's to third. Boots it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now the right fielder, Ryan Valade.
Ball 2.
The Dodgers leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Now, Pedro Pajes.
Pedro Pajes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Popped in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
2 outs, runner at first. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. The tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Two balls.
In the dirt. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 2-1. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
So the tying run at second. Struck him out looking.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 35.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Mookie Betts now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground to third, Arenado. Handles, throws to first, and Betts is gone. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
All over that one right there. Good
Right
piece of
fielder,
hitting going the other way with that
Hernandez.
pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you
That's
want
ball
it.
2.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Popped up. Valet sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here comes Max
Now
Muncy.
batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Freeman off of first with 2 away. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
3-2.
In the dirt. In the air out towards right center. Scott makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Cardinals.
8th. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out. Ivan Herrera now at the plate.
Designated hitter.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Chris
third
Stratton
baseman,
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free
Number
passes this
41,
year.
Chris Stratton.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Late with the swing there.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Just
Oh, that's
misses
out.
with that one. Down the line. And a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Hot shot to third. Arenado to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now that
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Michael Conforto.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Stays alive. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Vilade.
Right fielder, Ryan Vilade.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one outside, and the count's even at 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Pedro Pajes.
Pedro Pajes.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
1 ball.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitter.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. 1 out left for the Cardinals. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.